Hi, I'm Angela Yao.
Hello, my name is Marguerite Madden, and I had the privilege of working with Angela Yao to organize the technical program of AutoCarto 2022.
Margaret and I were honored to team up with Eileen Buckley, Eric Delmel, and Gaurav Sinha to guest edit this special issue stemming from the AutoCarto 2022 symposium, which took place on the beautiful ESRI campus. The issue has 8 papers covering research themes on society, impacts, and ethical issues, cartographic design and map projection, as well as emerging technology in cartographic research. It also features 2 review articles. AutoCarto 2022 also marks a historical point in the conference series. It is going to be the last event under this name. The board of the Cartography and Geographic Information Society has now decided to retire that name and replace it with the new name CaGIS. This map shows locations of all previous AutoCarto symposia. You can also find a brief introduction to the history of the conference series in the editorial. I fully trust the conference series in the new name as CaGIS Conference will continue to serve as an important forum for cartographic and GI science research. We hope you enjoy the special issue.
We have 3 videos from articles in the special issue where the authors tell us a little bit about their paper. Please see links below to have a look at the papers themselves, and please do let us know what you think in the comments.
Hello everyone, I'm Jingwen Xu from Florida International University. In my recent paper published in the Cartography and Geographic Information Science, we developed 2 indices to measure urban flood exposure and disproportionate population distribution inside and outside flood zones in the contiguous United States. Using 100-year flood maps, census demographic data, and land use data during the past 2 decades, we extracted the changing trend of flood exposure and successfully identified vulnerable population groups living inside the flood-prone areas.
So in political redistricting, it's difficult to quantitatively assess the quality of districts, particularly with regards to how well they capture underlying communities of interest. So to address this, we provide a new metric in our paper called the interaction ratio, which uses cell phone movements across census boundaries to quantify the degree to which people move within versus between political districts. So since redistricting has lots of other goals and measurements associated with those goals, we use both our new interaction ratio and some other common redistricting metrics to analyze a large number of redistricting plans made by an algorithm, and then we show how our new metric tends to vary with those other metrics. And the results of this can be seen on a web map, which can be accessed through our website, the GODS lab.
University and I have an interest in map projections. In our article, we reviewed research that involved map projections as an experimental variable. Much of this research investigated the effect that projections had on perceptual and cognitive issues such as error relations, shortest distances, what happens at the map's periphery, and so forth. Of course, the issues here largely stem from the distortion that projections introduced to the map and people's ability to reconcile with that distortion. One important finding we observed was that with some experiments, the researchers had incorrect knowledge about projections, and these erroneous assumptions were transferred into the experiment, which unfortunately limited the validity of the results. We concluded by offering guidelines to consider when conducting research that involve map projections. So we hope you enjoy this article.